Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, let us run Soja Samochasta Biambisne Biambiasna Sibiambiasna Sosam Sup.
So aujas am aujas tabiambias nebiambias nasibiambias nasosam sup.
Marut marutau marutaha maruta marutau marutaha maruta marut bhyam marut bhich marute marut bhyam marut bhyach marutach marut bhyam marut bhyach marutach marutoch marutam maruti marutoch marutsu.
Marut marutau marutach marut. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Marut marutau marutach marutam marutau marutach maruta marut bhyam marut bhich maruti marut bhyam marut bhyach marutach marut bhyam marut bhyach marutach marutoch marutam maruti marutoch marutsu.
Narach narau naraha naram narau naran narena narabhyam narai naraya narabhyam narebhyaha narat
We
nara.
didn't learn.
We didn't.
We didn't learn. No, no.
Oh, yo, so sorry. Yeah, so sorry. Okay, we will do. And Sachtau David also didn't do it.
No.
No. Okay, I'm kind of so
Advanced class.
kind of advanced. All right, advanced class. Let's vadati vadatach vadanti vadasi vadatchach vadatcha vadami vadavach vadamach. Yeah?
Yeah, we didn't learn, but
We didn't. Okay, we should learn this. Vadati vadataha vadanti vadasi vadatcha vadatcha vadami vadavach vadamach. It's very fast.
Vadati vadatchach vadanti vadasi vadatchach vadatcha vadami vadavach vadamach.
Good. So only vadati vadataha vadanti. This is tach.
Vadatach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Then let's go straight to our what you did. You did everything you translated correct. So there's no much to learn here. What we can do with all this, we can go to the lesson number 3.
Yes.
And then we will have the whole paradigm and we can play with things quite a bit. At lesson number 3, we will stop and play all these words back and forth until they are settled. We stop for one lesson or maybe 2, it depends, and create as many sentences as we can. And then we proceed once these karakas are settled.
Mm-hmm.
Lesson 3, verbs, accented R class. So we are getting a new class of verbs. Before it was unaccented, when the stem was not accented, but the root was accented. Now the stem is accented, the R of the class. So if, roots of this class form their present stem by adding R accented to the root, which is not gonated. Root is not gonated.
Mm-hmm.
So this class we call 6th class. Not that was we learned the first, and this is the 6th. Such a jump, yeah. But they are put together by similarities. It's very similar to the first class. The same formation, only there is no guna in the class, in the root. The inflection of these stems is precisely like that of the stems belonging to the preceding class, except as to the position of the accent, kship, kshipa, kshipami, kshipasi, kshipati. So kshipati is the 6th. If root kship would be in the first, it would be kshepati. Yes. There will be guna and stress will fall on. So kshepati and kshipati, that's the difference. 108. Several roots in ri. These are long ris. So by Hindu written as long ri, we follow what is written by Hindu and not what Perry thinks is right. Form their stems in ir in this class. Kri, to strew, to scatter, becomes kirati. scatters. The roots in E and U long change those vowels into E and U before A. So kshi becomes kshiyati, su, suvati, dhu, dhuvati. Now what is interesting here is if kshi would be in the first class, it would be, how would it be?
Kshayati.
Kshayati, correct. You see the difference, kshiyati, there is no guna. So kshi, E split into E and Y before A, yeah, to meet the A, because kshiyati is not possible. So kshiyati it becomes. Su, suvati. Su, U is split into Uv. Yeah? But dhu long U also is split and it becomes short. It gives the half of its length to V, dhuvati.
But can I ask something? How we know which verbs belong to this class? Is there any rule?
Yeah. No, there is no rule there. There are lists, which is called Dhatu-Patha lists. This Bhu-Adigana. Bhu-Adigana is the list of the roots of the first class. Tud-Adigana is what we are learning now, the list of the Tud and others, which are listed as the sixth class.
Do you have by chance this list?
Yes, of course we have lists. Dhatu-Patha. There is a book which is called Dhatu-Patha Manjari. I will send to you after. I can show you.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, it's not very beautifully printed, but one can still see. Oh, it's not that Dhatu-Patha, it's another one. Dhatu-Patha Manjari I want to find. Oh, this is the one. You can buy this book, by the way. It's like 20 rupees in India or something. It's very basic. It's all in Sanskrit. They explain everything in Sanskrit, also very nice, with strange inputs of English. Upasargas, what they mean, you can find everything, or the whole paradigm of the first class. So here is the first class listed the most useful words. Prathamegane bhvadao bhuadiganah. There are listed 1079 roots. And here, I do not know how many they list, 100 something or 200 roots. And here it comes this Shashtagane, Tudadi. So Shashtagana is the sixth class and Tudadi is the name of it. Tud and others, because it starts with Tud on the list. So here they are given. And the meanings, artha is the meaning. Ish, ichayam. Ichaya means in the wish, in the desire. Ichati, and so on. You will find all these roots of the sixth class. There are not many. It's a shorter class. Let me see how many are listed in the Dhatu-Patha. There are 157 roots altogether. And here it is listed 35 most used roots. We don't need more than these. Yeah? There are more rare roots. And one more thing I want to tell you, that some roots are participating in both. Yeah? In the first and sixth class and some other class. You can find them. Yeah. For example, Ruj. Runjati is also part of the seventh class, Runakti. You will find some roots which are participating in both classes, in several classes.
But same meaning, yes?
Sometimes meaning is shifting a little bit. There is a flavor of it, but mainly yes. Yes. And you will notice that all these roots, with rare exception, have something which is distinguishing them from the first class. You will notice that hardly few roots are here with A in the root. You can see that Majjati is the exception, And then there is sad becomes sidati, so all no a. So you can see mrij, ruj, lik, fish, srij, sprish, sput. Everywhere there is a vowel which can gunate. And it doesn't gunate. And that shows us that it is sixth class. That's what I wanted you to pay attention to. Hardly any a. Because why? Because when it is a, you will be mistaken for the first class. Yeah, it is guna. A is guna. My God, there is none of these. Only majjati, and that's it. Right. Okay, so we continue. So 109. Ish becomes ichati. This is an exception, as we had gam gachati, and we did have gam
gachati, yachati.
And this is ichati. Yeah? Icha is the desire. Ichati desires, wants. Root ri in the sixth class becomes richati. He approaches or comes to or aspires for. And this root ri, from here we have ritam as the dynamic truth. Yeah? Many roots are produced with this ri as the arshati or archati, to flame, to aspire, to ascend. So prach, to ask, becomes prichati, asks. 110. A number of roots following this class are strengthened in the present by penultimate nasal. For example, sich becomes sinchati, much, munchati, luplumpati, liplimpati, vid, to know, vindati. So you will see that they introduce this nasal inside for some reason, to maybe to hold the root which is not accented, so to strengthen the root. Okay, masculines and neutres in A continued, so we will finish our paradigm in A. So we have devena, devabhiham, devaihi, instrumental. Dative, devaya, devabhiham, devebhyaha. Ablative, devat, devabhiham, devebhyaha. Genitive, devasya, devayoho, devanam. And locative, deve, devayoho, deveshu.
But why you learn like this and not like this?
Well, it's a tradition. Traditionally, they do this way. And it gives you immediately the whole instrumental. You can say with God, with two gods, with many gods. Yeah, it's in one line. If you do in that way, you always have to shift between karakas, between vibhaktis. First, you do it both ways. It's the best. It will create a total network in your mind. But I also first learned this way what you propose, because it's a normal way to study language in Latin grammar and so on, what we did in our philology department. But truly speaking, I changed after I came to know Indian system. This is Indian system. And I find it much more effective, because it gives you immediately view on the whole karakata. Yeah? So you know
but actually, when you have a word in mind, first you need to know which case. Do I need locative or genitive? You don't think of the word, or do I need two or many of them? Normally, you have a word, and then even you have plural. Okay, I will speak about many gods, and then I need the case. So
let us consider this to be as an extension of this major one word, devena, with the god or by the god. And then devabhyam devaihi is added to it, So you don't pay attention to those. So if you want to pay attention to instrumental, it's here. So you exhaust the instrumental. You don't go back in dual. Then now I'm thinking in dual, again from the beginning. So I have to cover all the. So you don't do this exercise. You finish it off in one go, 7 times and done. And in this case, you have to do 21 times. Mm. Oh, hello. Hello, sweetie. I'm there. If you see me, but I see you. I see you. You know that? From Avatar, I see you.
Yes.
Yes, so lovely. Such a lovely face. Yeah? Pfu, pfu, pfu. We knock on the wood. And luckily, I have new Aurovilians are coming. They will change the world. All these people nowadays in India, I don't know what they do. Have you seen how big monument they built to the Sardar Patel? Sardar Patel. This is incredible. The biggest monument in the world. I don't know how many, 600 feet high, standing. They inaugurated as a Statue of Unity. Wow. You have to see it, yeah? Just
But
look.
where?
It was inaugurated now on 31st of October by the Prime Minister. It's a
But where? In which
giant
city?
statue. I don't know where it is. I just saw the photo. I will show you. Oh, this is quite this is. I will show you now because I was looking at it. What he represents actually. Why this is Vallabhai Patel.
So it's a relative of Esther Patel?
They are all Patels from Gujarat. Look at this. They're showing the biggest, 182 meters tallest in the world. What
Yes,
is
yes.
this?
Taller than Buddha. Yes, very important.
But look at him. He looks like totally dull. And people say he doesn't deserve at all to have this. What is this? Standing with the hands down? I don't know. There's something going on. 1,000 crore statue of unity of Sardar Patel. And he was one vice prime minister of India, not even prime minister at the beginning. Well, whatever he was a great man, I guess. But to do this giantism, what is this giantism? I'm afraid of it. You know, this kind of building big statues when the country is in need of development makes no sense. It shows some kind of, again, like in Russia, Russians are trying to be great, yeah, without really working on their land. It's military power. I'm afraid we are entering into a new era, which will be quite tough for us.
With Modi, yes. It already started to become tough, I feel.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Anyhow, back to normal. So here we have this, and Palam follows Deva from instrumental onwards the same way. Palena palabhyam palaihi palaya palabhyam palebhya palat palabhyam palebhya palasya palayoho palanam pale palayoho paleshu. Now,
exactly the same, yes?
Yeah, same, absolutely one-to-one. So for cases, we don't need to go through it. We looked into Caracas already. So instrumental answers to the questions wherewith, whereby, and express accompaniment, agent, or means by what it is done. It always answers to the question how it is done. Yeah? It is done by something or with something. So with or by in English. The dative denotes remote object and direction towards which we go, or remote objects for what, for that, or the aim for what it is done. It is used as dativus commodi very frequently also to denote end or purpose. So to say, we can put dative into the, like devaya would mean for the god, yeah? Or to reach the god, for the divine. It is similar to infinitive, to do something. Yeah? To realize the divine would be translated as devaya, for the god.
So it's not accusative then, to
No,
reach the divine?
no.
No?
No, if you go to the divine, if you go, yeah, devam gacchami, I go to the to God, yes.
Yes.
But to reach, yeah, it's not to go, it's not going.
To reach.
You are going somewhere for something. For example, griham gacchami, sanskritaya griham gacchami. I go home for Sanskrit. That is the dative.
Yes.
What is the aim of you going home? What is the aim of you going to the divine? Yeah? You can say Devam Devaya Gacchami. I go to the divine for the divine. Sometimes and often, as with copula omitted, it is predicative in the sense of makes for, tends towards. This is exactly what it is, what it means. Has a tendency toward something. The ablative answers to the questions whence, where from, and very often, or why, in the sense what is the reason, yeah, where from. And because frequently denotes the cause. What is the cause? The genitive is always denoting all kinds of belongings, subjective, objective, or partial belongings. Adjectives. By the way, adjectives also express genitive case, as you understand, yes? So, for example, my mother's home. So, mother's, it is explanatory to the home. Yeah? We can say motherly home, create an adjective. The locative denotes the place where or time when an action occurs. It's quite clear. So it is often absolutely used in agreement with participle, expressed or understood, as an ablative is used in Latin and genitive in Greek. So it's called locativus absolutus. We will talk about it later when we meet, when we will have participles. And we have also genitivus absolutus in Sanskrit, which is quite rare, but we have. And that's it. Genitivus absolutus and locativus absolutus.
Can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Is in Sanskrit, they have these words like with, for, after. I know this. You know?
We do not have these. We have some adverbs, some avyayas, some indeclinables, such as paschat,
Yes.
afterwards, or adhastad, below, showing where, or vina, without, something like this, prati, against. But these will be more and more used in the classical Sanskrit closer to our time. Yeah? When Sanskrit becomes more and more analytic in use. So these become particles. So we have prefixes which become particles, for example, prati, a, they can stand by themselves. They were also free in the Vedic language. But truly speaking, we can express, or saha together, we can express everything by vibhaktis, by the cases, without them.
But for example, now if I say I go with you or with divine,
Yeah.
there is no with, we just use ablative or how?
We use only the instrumental.
Instrumental.
I go with the go.
So no with.
No,
Yeah.
you can use the small word saha which helps because it can be sometimes misunderstood whether by the god or with a god. So to make it totally clear that it is with, the small word saha is used in postposition. Devena
Or
saha,
and.
together with God.
And saha means and or what?
No, it's no. Saha means saha. I will type. Mean
Saha.
both short R's.
Both.
So look, saha. This is the word. So if you write devena saha with a god, devena saha gacchami, I go with a god. Yeah. Or narena saha gacchami, I go with man. Or balena saha gacchami, I go with a boy. Putrena saha gacchami, I go with son. So saha helps, it's used. But you can omit saha and it will have the same meaning. Devena gacchami. Okay. Yes, for this, for instrumental saha, for dative, there will be nothing, interestingly. There's no word which can be used. Devaya namami, I bow to the god. Yeah? Or devaya dadami, devaya namami. Root nam can take both, yeah, to ablative, accusative and dative. Dative is preferable to ablative, to accusative. So devaya namami is more correct than devam namami. But both are used in classical Sanskrit. Namah Shivaya, for example, you recognize, yeah? Shivaya. Shivaya Namaha. So this Namaha is the word means bowing or surrendering to Shiva. Dative is used, not accusative. So there is no word. For the ablative, devat, from the god or because of God. Yeah? Devat, what agachami, I come. I come from God. So, or because of God. Both. So, and there is no explanation, there is no word to add to it. The same as dative, there is no. And devasya also, there is nothing. Devasya, there is no word. Devasya, for example, devasya putraha, it's very used in the sons of God in the Veda. And deve also is not used. Yes,
Jivami Devi. Jivami Devi.
Jivami, very good. Jivami. Deve Jivami. This is Siv is trying to join. Hello, Siv.
Hello. You are late.
We were trying to catch up.
You.
So we started the lesson number 3. You will go through it. I was recording it. I will explain to you later. This is 6th class. Again, I briefly repeat. There is a new class. It was 1st class. Yeah, Bhavati, Vadati. We learned it about 1st class. And this is the same as 1st, only it has no guna in the root. Yeah? And the stress is falling not on the root, but on the a stem. So kshipati, he throws. Well, here it is said. Kshipa, kshipati, he throws. And there are other roots such as kri, to scatter, kirati, he strews or scatters. And when there is no guna, then words kshi, su, dhu becomes kshiyati, dhuvati, suvati. So they don't have, as it is in the 1st class, kshayati, savati, dhavati. It would be in the 1st. But here they maintain their vowel without guna. Some roots such as ish, to desire, becomes ichhati, he desires, wants. Ri to go, to ascend, richati. Prach to ask, prichati, he asks. And some introduce nasal in the root, such as sich, sinchati. He drips the water. And we are finishing with the whole paradigm of Nara paradigm. Since we know already Suaujas and Marut Marutau Marutaha, this completes our paradigm in the A masculine and A neuter, which we started before. Yeah? Devena devabhyam devaihi, devaya devabhyam devebhya, deva devabhyam devebhya, devasya devayoho devanam, deve devayoho deveshu. Since we know already Karakas and Vibhaktis, I can translate Devena with the god or by the god, Devabhyam with two gods or by the two gods, Devaihi with the gods or by the gods, Devaya to the god or for the god, Devabhyam for the two gods, Devebhyah for many gods. Devat from the god or because of God, Devabhyam from two gods, Devebhyah from many gods. Devasya of God, the gods, so to say. Devayoho of two gods, Devanam of many gods. Deve in God, Devayoho in two gods, Deveshu in many gods. We
Can I ask some?
Yeah.
But these endings do not really correspond with Marut Marutau.
Exactly, they don't.
So, why we learn Marut?
Because Marut covers the 50% of the words. Later you will see. And
okay, what is this then?
This is for A, ending in A, and that together with Maruts will cover the whole 95% of all the words.
Okay. So this is for ending with A, Marut for ending with consonant, yes?
Correct. We have two paradigms, ending in A and ending in consonants. And if I show you our paradigms, here it is. I put Nara instead of Deva, so we will learn it by heart. Narach, Narao, Naraha, Naram, Narao, Naran. Narena, Narabhyam, Naraihi. Naraya, Narabhyam, Narebhya, Narat, Narabhyam, Narebhya. Narasya, Narayoho, Naranam. Nare, Narayoho, Nareshu. We can run it through once. I will read the line, you repeat after me, okay? Yeah, Egle, you start. Narach, Narao, Naraha.
Narach, Narao, Naraha.
Naram, Narao, Naran.
Naram, Narao, Naran.
Narena, Narabhyam, Naraihi.
Narena, Narabhyam, Naraihi.
Naraya, Narabhyam, Narebhya.
Naraya, Narabhyam, Narebhya.
Narat, Narabhyam, Narebhya.
Narat, Narabhyam, Narebhya.
Narasya, Narayoho, Naranam.
Narasya, Narayoho, Naranayam. No, Naranam.
Nare, Narayoho, Nareshu.
Nare, Narayoho, Nareshu. It's not easy.
No problem. It will be very easy. Don't worry. After 3 months, it will be like jumping out of your mouth.
Vladimir, could you put this file on Google Drive? Because
Sure.
you said one time you will put. It would be nice to see in Sanskrit this.
Sure, I'm sending you immediately and put on Google Drive both.
Yes, thank you.
Siv, Narach, Narao, Naraha.
Narach, Narao, Naraha.
Naram, Narao, Naran.
Narao, Naram, Naram. Ran.
Opposite. Naram, Narao, Naran.
Narao, Naran.
Yeah, last once. But first, Naram.
Naram, Narao, Naran.
Very good. Narena, Narabhyam, Naraich.
Narena, Narabiam, Nare, Rosh.
Naraich.
Naraish.
Naraich. It's not like German ich, Naraich. No, Naraihi. Yeah?
Narai.
It's actually close to German, Naraich. Yeah, that's he, ich. Yeah? Naraich. Yeah, very good. Naraya, narabhyam, narebhyaha.
Naraya, Narabiam, Narebhyah.
Narebhyaha. Narebhyah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the ending of soup, actually. Bhyas, you remember? Narebhyah. So nare plus bhyah. Narebhyah. Mhm. Narat, narabhyam. See?
You fell out at
Oh, sorry. Narat, narabhyam,
Narabiam,
narebhyah.
Narebhyah.
Narasya, narayoho,
Narasya Narayoho,
naranam,
Naranam,
nare, narayoho,
Nare Naroyo, Naroyoho,
narayoho,
Narayoho,
nareshu.
Nareshu.
Correct. Now, what is interesting here, how it differs from soup, from marut. Can you define the difference? Which are different, which are not? Do you see it?
Yeah. Three, where is it?
We have to compare soup with this. What is soup here and what is not?
Let's translate first.
Oh, we already did this. Narach, narau, naraha. Man, two men, many men. Nominative. Yeah? Naram, narau, naran. I see man, I see two men, I see many men. Or accusative. Narena, narabhiham, naraihi. With men, with two men, with many men. Naraya, narabhiham, narebhyaha. For men, for two men, for many men. Dative. Narat, narabhyam, narebhyaha, ablative. From men, from two men, from many men. Narasya, narayoho, naranam. Of men, of two men, of many men. Nare, narayoho, nareshu. In men, in two men, in many men. Yeah?
Yeah,
See
but
with
it's many
frozen.
differences.
Yeah, what is different? See why
Many.
you're there?
The Vena, the Vice,
Yes.
the Vios, it's not here.
So, what is different in this devena? Devena is quite different, yes, because tabhyam bis maruta marubhyam marudbhih.
Yeah.
But yeah, devena, narena is different, and naraya is also different. There is no a.
And
Narat
locative is different.
and locative. Locative?
Singular locative.
No, it's not different. It's the same as marut.
Why Maruti?
Yes, e ending. If we add e to nara, it will become manare.
I see.
Clever. So locative is exactly not different, but others, yes. Narena, naraya, narat, narasya, totally different. But are these narach, narau, naraha different? S, au, ach. If you add s to narach, you will have naras, narach. If you have au added to nara, it will be narao. If you have aha added to nara, it will be naraha. So the nominative is totally soup. Naram, narao also is totally soup. Nara plus naram, nara plus au, narao, and then naran differs. Yes. So first five are totally soup. The sixth one is differing. There is different.
Mm-hmm.
And then narena differs. Narabhyam. You can see narabhyam. Bhyam is not different. Naraihi. What is this form naraihi? Actually, in the Vedic, we have narebhih. Yeah? And this narebhih, nare plus bhih, soup, became naraihi. It's a reduced form. Yeah? It's a distortion of narebhih. of the Vedic Narebih. So Naraihi, it's a classical distortion of Narebih. So we can say it follows Sup. Narabhyam also follows Sup, only this long I is not clear where it is coming from. Nara. I will explain where it is coming from in a minute. Then again, Naraya, it's different. Narabhyam, Bhyam is the same. Nare Bhyach, Bhyach is similar. So we have Sup. Narat different, Narabhyam similar, Narabhyach same. Narebhyach same. Narasya different, Narayoho, Och ending, Marutoch. But here Ayoch from somewhere. But Och is the ending. And Naranam, Am is the ending. So Naran is something different, but Am is the ending. Nare, it is Sup because E plus Nara becomes Nare. Narayoho is Sup Och. Only Narayoh changes from somewhere. This change we do not know where from. We will see where from it comes, where it comes from. And Nareshu, Su plus Nare becomes Sup. So we have quite a bit, quite a few. First 5, then dual from Tritiya Vibhakti in Bahuvachanam, they follow Sup quite a bit. Where these changes are coming from, and I want to show you where they are coming from. They are coming from this paradigm of pronominal paradigm. Sach tau te, tam tau tan, tena tabhyam tai. This paradigm we have to learn to understand where narach, narao, naraha comes from. All the shifts and changes come from this pronominal pronouns. Yeah. What is sach tauti? It is the sach, he, or that one, yeah, in the masculine gender. He, they, to they. Him, them, to them. Yeah? With him, with them, to, with them. For him, for them, to, for them. From him, from them, to, from them. Yeah? So I will read to you the whole paradigm. Sach tau te, tam tau tan, tena tabhyam taihi, tasmai tabhyam tebhyah, tasmat tabhyam tebhyah, tasya tayoho tesham, tasmin tayoho teshu. So if you compare these, you will see where the changes to Sup are coming from. You can see the tan, naran. This is where the accusative plural took its form. Taihi naraihi, tena narena. You see, tasmai naraya, tasmat narat, tasya narasya. You can see where these differences are taken from. They're taken from pronominal paradigm. And that's why they differ from from Marut, from Sup. So now, what I want to say, if you take Sup and this pronominal paradigm, you will have 95% of all words in Sanskrit. You combine these, one of these will be there for you.
95%.
Yeah.
But for she is different, yes? She.
For she, yes, also different. I mean,
very
masculine.
different. Or?
Yeah, sometimes different quite a bit, especially in singular.
So you mean feminine is only 5% of what?
No. I meant to say that
95% of masculine.
If you want to be totally precise, yeah, I meant yes, all the words, because Marut covers all the feminine words in ending in consonant also. I mean all the forms. If you take 21 forms, this would cover 95% of all forms.
21 forms we have to learn, yes.
Right. See, did you were breaking it down? You didn't follow, yeah? So
yeah, they came to repair the internet connection or the telephone line. Now it's 10 times worse.
yeah, that was the repair. The repair meant this, to make it worse. Please don't repair next time. Don't come to repair. And they announced it, that they repaired, that they're so proud of repairing.
It says all the time your internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, it happens everywhere. It can be also weather, it can be anything, God knows
No, and
what.
I haven't had problem for all these months, but then they came with the repair now. It's
I need a good connection if I come to Auroville because I need my classes online. Right.
What did you ask? You asked something.
No, I was telling that that where these changes are coming from Narach, Narao, Naraha, Naram, Narao, Naran, where this Naran is coming from. It comes from this Tan, Naran. If I combine them both, you will see Saha Naraha, Tau Narao, Te Naraha. Te Naraha differs. Tam Naram, Tau Narao, Tan Naran. Absolutely one-to-one. Yeah, accusative. Tena narena tabhyam narabhyam taihi naraihi. Absolutely different. You can hear it. Tasmai naraya tabhyam narabhyam tebhyach narebhyach. For that man, tasmai naraya, very close to it. Tabhyam narabhyam, totally identical. Tebhyach narebhyach, totally identical. Tasmat narat, from that man, at. Yeah? Tabhyam narabhyam tebhyach narebhyach, identical. Tasya narasya tayoho narayoho, identical. Tesham naranam differs. Tesham naranam. Tasmin nare differs. Tayoho narayoho teshu naresho. So tasmin nare, and this nare, it follows sup. Tasmin, it doesn't follow tasmin. Yeah? Quite interesting. So you can, from all these, from sup and this, Sachtaute, you can combine and make Narach paradigm. Yeah? You can see where it is coming from sup and where it is coming from this paradigm. Now, from this Sachtaute, he, they, to they, him, them, to them, with him, with them, to with them, for him, with, for them, to, for them, from him, from them, to, from them, his, their, tos, theirs, and theirs, tasmin, in him, in them. From this paradigm, I will explain to you where this A is coming from and A long in Narabhyam and Narebhyach. You can see that Te, if you take Te into this paradigm from Tritiya Vibhakti, from instrumental, it was Te Bhich here. Now it is Taich. Te Bhich. Te plus Bhich. Te is they plus Bhich with them. Yeah? And then you take Te Bhyach for them. Bhyas from soup added to Te. Yeah? To this plural Te. They. Te Bhyach from them. Te Sham. Te and Am. Am is added to Te. Yeah? Of theirs. And Te Su. So you can see this Te is going through the whole paradigm. So it will be clear for you where this is coming from here. Tebiach, narebiach, nareshu, why e? Narebich. Because it is the here te, they. So it took from masculine this te, they, and put it into the masculine paradigm. Now, Tao is they too. And in Vedic, there is also Ta, they too. There are two forms of the dual, Tao and Ta. So the Stabhyam is that dual, ancient dual. They, Bhyam. Bhyam is added to Ta dual. Tabhyam, Tabhyam. And that's why Och, when it is added to this Ta, it becomes Tayoch, as it were. And Tayoch. So this dual is visible still. I'm just explaining you for the first time why these distortions, they are meaningful in the history of grammar, in the historical grammar. You can trace them back. You can see where they are coming from. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you first time, because it's important for the first time to see how these forms are formed, that you will be more comfortable with them. You don't need to just remember them without understanding. Okay, so we will learn these two paradigms. They will be our common repetition for the next 4, 5, 6 months until it is totally in our head. And then you are free to fly. Then you come to the text. You don't worry about it. You don't need to learn it specially. We will learn it definitely by repeating them. Even if you don't want to know them, you will know them. Okay, that is our first and most important introduction. Okay, let us read once more. Narach narao naraha. Egle.
Narach narau naraha.
Naram narao naran.
Naram narau naran.
Narena narabhyam naraihi.
Narena narabhyam naraih.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Good. Siv. Narach narao naraha.
Narach narau naraha.
Naram narao naran.
Naram narau naram. Naram.
Narena narabhyam naraihi.
Nare narabhyam narahi.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyam. Yeah.
Very good. Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhya.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Narasya narayoho narabhyam.
Naranam.
Naranam.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Nare narayo nareshu.
Nareshu. Very good. Once more, Siv. Narach narao naraha. You listen to me more than read. Narach narao naraha.
Narach narau naraha.
Naram narao naran.
Naram narau naram.
Narena narabhyam naraihi.
Narena narabhyam narabhi.
Naraihi.
Narai.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Naraya narabhyam narebhya.
Narat
Nare.
narabhyam narebhyah.
Once more.
Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhya.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Narasya narayoho narabhyam.
Naranam.
Naranam.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Egle. Narach narao naraha.
Narach narau naraha.
Naram narao naran.
Naram narau naran.
Narena narabhyam naraihi.
Narena narabhyam naraihi.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Naraya narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narat narabhyam narebhyah.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Narasya narayoho naranam.
Nare narayoho nareshu.
Nare narayoho nareshu. See,
Very
it was much easier when I didn't read. When I just listened.
Yes, listening. They learned like this.
I
Nobody
am not
read.
a listening person. I usually can't listen at all. I have to read always.
Yes.
It's good to do both, of course. If you can just with your eyes kind of browse without really reading, yeah, but listening more than reading with the eyes, and supporting yourself when you need, yeah. So,
I have one more question, please. let's see, we learned this nominative plural, devas.
Yes.
Is
Devaha.
it ever used in this form devas with S
No.
at the end? No. So why we learn devas? Why we don't learn straight away devach?
We learn devach. We don't learn devas. It's Perry
No,
is
but
writing.
it's written devas.
Yeah, he writes it because he wants to show that visarga belongs to s. They are very scientific, you know. There are two types of visarga, belongs to r and s. But
Yes,
there
you
are
told
only
this, but
5 or 6, 7 words in Sanskrit which end in r. Punar, svar, dvar, var. That's it. Yeah, but and that's it. That's the end of r visarga. The rest is s. So he wants to say to us that this is visarga, but does not belong to r, though there are only 5 words, but to s.
okay.
I
But
would
we will never
grow.
use this, yes, in any combination with
In
other
combination,
words.
it will come with if it is tatra following t or tishtati, devas tishtanti or devas tatra tishtanti, because visarga plus t becomes dental visarga. Dental visarga is s.
Thank you. Very good to know this. Okay.
Okay, but this is later when we will learn visargas, these sandhis. But if it is word by itself, there is never say at the end. If you take word manas, we know word manas, mind. In Sanskrit, it will be manaha. There will be no manas, manah.
Yes.
Tejas, for example, or tapas. There is no tapas. It's tapaha, tejaha, manaha. Always hu.
So this woman in Auroville, Tapas, her name is pronounced wrong, yes?
Yes, totally. Absolutely. It's a wrong name
I
for
will tell her, your name is Tapaha.
tapaha, yeah. Tapas tapati, unless she is the tapas tapyate, tapasa, there is tapah tapati. If she is burning the tapas, then tapas tapati will be s coming because t is next. Tapasa Brahma Vijajñāsasva. Realize Brahman by tapas. Tapo Brahmeti. The Brahman is tapas. Satapo tapyata. And he flamed in tapas. Satapas taptva. And having flamed in tapas. So this is tapas everywhere. So many tapas words. It is also Russian teplo.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Zhar, that's the heat, the Indo-European root tap.
I had one more question today. We have these two words, char and gach, charati gachati.
She was asking already what I say.
It's always, it means the same, like go, for example, like in my language, we can say, I go with small steps, I go with big steps. We have many different verbs.
Yeah, charati is walking rather, and gachati is going in general, yeah, moving.
Okay, so charati is walking, gachati is going.
Yeah. Okay, so this would.
And there are more words for going?
Yeah, there are many more. There are millions of words for going.
I thought so, yes. Okay.
Especially when you look into Shabda Manjari, you will see how many words are there. I was also speaking about this Dhatu Rupa Manjari, where the words are listed. So the first class is listed, and the sixth class. The sixth class, I will send you, and you will look into this list if you want to. It's not necessary, but if you want to be advanced, then that becomes here. The list is given here of the major used words. 35 roots are used here on this list, but there are more than 150 roots, 157 roots in sixth class. Okay, I'm coming back to lesson to finish the whole lesson. Vocabulary. It's a new vocabulary, more words to learn. Ichhati, desires, wishes. important word. By the way, Ichha Shakti is considered to be the power of intention, the power of will rather than desire. Krishati, plows.
Very important word, yes.
But you will see that Krish is this root which is building Krishna. Akarshati, for example, will be used in the first class to attract. Plow means to drag. Akarshati, to attract. And Krishna is black because it's from this krish, krishi, or to krashit, Russian, yeah, to plow there, to break through. And quite interesting that to attract, to pull, to drag, and to have this word Krishna as black. And Krishna also is
Blue.
yes, but I'm not sure that now suddenly I understood that Krishna can be not from root Krish, but from Kri, Sna, because there is suffix Sna. Okay, Kshipati, hurls or casts or throws. Dishati, points out. From here, dish as the direction. Prichati, asks. Vishati, enters. Sinchati, drips or drops, moistens. Srijati, lets go, creates. Casts out, as out of himself, as it were. Sprishati, touches. And Guhati, from root first, Guh, first class, which is not regular. Guhati, should be Gohati, but it becomes Lu and Gu. Hides, conceals. Sad, Sidati, sits. Substantives, masculine. Kataha, met. Kuntaha, spear. Balaha, boy, child. Margaha, road, street, way. Megha, cloud. Sharaha, arrow. Hastaha, hand. Neuters. Kshetram, field. Dhanam, money, riches. Langalam, plow. Visham, poison. Sukham, happiness.
So we have two plows.
Yeah, one is to
verb.
plow. One is the verb, other is the noun. So Krishati,
and this is a plow.
Yes, a plow, incorrect. That's why they write substantives here. So, and here verbs. Huh? Okay, so these are new words. Welcome to the 6th class. You can see that none of them has guna. If it would be the words in the first class, it would be not ichhati, it would be eshati. It would be not krishati, it would be karshati. By the way, this root is used in both classes. It would be not, would be?
Kshipati.
Kshepati. Dishati?
Dishati.
Deshati. Correct. Vishati?
Veshati.
Veshati. Correct. Sinchati?
Seshati.
Sechati. And by the way, sometimes you can find these old forms in the Vedic, such as Veshati, Sechati, and so on. And Srijati will be Sarjati, Sprishati, Sparshati, Guh would be Gohati, Sad would be Sadati, but it is Sidati, Guhati. These are irregulars. So you can see the difference now.
Yeah.
All right, so what will be for you to learn? Learn these words and do the exercise if you can. Yeah, that would be nice. And after this, we will stop for 2 lessons, and we will go back and forth with these words until we learn them. Okay, I am over my time, sorry.
Yes.
Much, 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, namaste. So see you then.
See you next time.
Bye. Yeah, see you.
Thank you.